Hello, Internet. Today we're gonna be watching a professional match played between Heroic and Edge, Team Edge, and we're gonna be primarily watching Parker on his Sven, position 1. And I watched this game recently. I thought it was a really interesting game, and it was interesting in the sense of how he plays against counter matchups, and I'm gonna expand on that a little bit, and I'm just gonna show you what he did right and how you play against counter matchups. So let's begin. So, nothing special right now. He's just going for the
The
rune.
battle begins.
In this game specifically, oh, they actually go on Bane. Okay, they don't get him, but it's nice. This guy has to go lane bot. Uh, he's already low HP, so nice little thing he did there. But okay, let's focus on the lane. So he's playing versus Darkseer, which means this hero doesn't really threaten him in any way. Uh, it's possible for Parker to die when Darkseer hits level 3 because that's when Iron Shell becomes stronger, 50 damage per second and 50 damage per second on Seal, Breaker, they can dive him under tower and they can potentially kill him. But Parker knows that the first few levels, nothing's gonna happen to him. So the build he just went for a Belt of Strength and Quelling Blade. He's just gonna focus on last hitting and, getting his treads really fast, and he just avoids the tangos because he doesn't need them, right? So right now he's gonna pull aggro into tower because the lane is already pushing. This is what Darkseer does. He uses the stun for the creeps because he knows Darkseer is completely gonna dodge the lane. He doesn't need the stun for the lane. So he uses it for last hitting. This is fine. Spirit Breaker pulls the wave, which is normal. They don't want to lane against this level 1. They probably die to Sven Phoenix. So he pulls the wave behind the tier 1 last hits. This is all very normal. Another thing he does, maybe you guys don't know this, but he doesn't immediately pull the creeps into tower because that's gonna inherently push the wave, and then the wave is gonna be here permanently, which is gonna make it so like Parker obviously still wants the lane to be like wait a second, to be here, right? Like he wants to be near his tower to get this and to be safer. So to get the tower protection buff, plus 3 armor, I think it is. So okay, Seal is safe for now. Spirit Breaker roams, he gets the water rune. Gets the Lotus. Oh, he actually doesn't get the Lotus. What happens? Oh, they're actually... Okay. Phoenix is level 1. They don't feel like they can contest it. Okay.
My claws are red.
I'm gonna skip through a lot of this laning because I don't think it's the shiny part of the game. I think the game becomes more interesting as it goes on, but this right now, it's just lane dodging. That's what happens at high MMR. It just is what it is.
Dire's structures are fortified.
So he gets his treads.
Double damage.
He keeps laning. He makes sure to get all of the last hits, Like in these types of lanes, this is a free lane. Like you shouldn't be missing last hits. So
Empowered.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Are fortified.
Got it.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower
Kills the
is
small
under
camp.
attack. Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower is under attack.
now this is where it gets a little bit interesting. He sees that his mid laner, Amber, is bot, so he can easily kill this wave. He doesn't really want to fuck with this Darkseer. I mean, he could, but he also gets level 6. He can flash farm the jungle. So what he does here actually is he keeps mid. He farms the mid wave because he sees, his mid Amber is bot. And then he just farms the stack. It's faster than if he would be farming that way in the small camp, you know. Plus this Ursa is level 6, like this, like he's not gonna kill anyone with his ult basically. So he realizes this and he just uses it to farm. Like in some games you just need to adapt, you need to know what you're capable of, and in this game he's not gonna kill anyone with the ult, so he just uses it for farming. It's pretty normal.
Dire are scanning. Dire's top
Mask
tower
Madness,
is under
farms.
attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under.
See, this is he has really high CS, and this is because like he got a really fast Mask of Madness. This is usually like you get this at, you know, maybe not 8 minutes, maybe like 10 minutes, and he gets it really fast because he skipped the tangos. He skipped, like, he didn't need raindrops. Didn't need a bracer. He didn't need a wand. You know, and this is he just realizes the state of the early game, and he just uses the early game to farm.
Attack. Dire's top tower is under attack.
He actually gets the, I don't know what Darkseal did with his creep here,
Dire's
but
top tower
it's here
is
for
under
some
attack.
reason, and he actually gets 100 gold from this. I see in lower MMR pubs a lot of players, like, even after a fight, or they just kind of ignore, like if someone has a helm dom, it's like a foreign concept, they ignore it completely. But like you should always be killing those creeps, right? Because it does give you 100 gold bounty, which is like huge, right? That's like half of a creeper wave, so it's like big. You should always be killing those creeps if you can.
Dire's structures are fortified.
Never refuse gold given.
Radiant structures
He
are
actually smokes
fortified.
now, which
Scanning.
I think is kind of strange. Oh, okay, he gets another creep. It's great.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Bottom tower.
But this is
Dire's
just what
top
you do with
tower
Sven.
is under
Like
attack.
he doesn't, in this game he doesn't like risk dying. Like Ursa is not a great
Dire's
matchup,
top
right?
tower
Like
has
he's
fallen.
probably just gonna get stunned by Straight Breaker if he goes and fights, and he just dies, right? So he just farms, you know, like with Sven, he farms incredibly fast. This is the strength of the hero, and part of it is playing to
Dire's middle
the strength
tower
of the
is under
hero,
attack.
I suppose.
Haste.
He actually goes Sange next, which, you know, it makes sense. Like this game, you know, this guy has a stun, this guy has stuns, right? Breaker, he has 2 stuns, right? And this one pierces debuff immunity, so he actually wants a Sange and Yasha. Plus, less known fact about Sange is it gives you slow resistance, which is like actually pretty good this game, right? Like this slows, right? The wall slows. I think Seal's shard slows. Like it's a little bit nitpicky, I guess, but like it's a good Sange game, you know. Like having Sange alone is pretty good. Um, but yeah, so he just goes for the Sange.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Dire are scanning.
He actually decides to go for the
Radiant's
Blink.
middle tower
You know,
is
it's
under
just gonna
attack.
get wants to be active, I suppose. Gets the Blink. Okay, so let's see what's actually happening right now. Okay. So his Ember is dying. This doesn't look great. This looks bad. No Ag. No Blink on Axe. I don't know. We'll see what he does. This doesn't look good. Okay, he goes on the Bane. He's fine.
Grows cold.
Okay, you know, he gets some value out of the Blink. It's always good to get a fast Blink if you think you can get value out of it. But now, I suspect he's just gonna go for the Sun.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower has fallen. Radiant's middle
And back to
tower
party.
is under attack.
It's actually this God Strength. It's actually, wait, let me go back. So he gets a Blink. If you think about it, the
Radiant's
enemy
middle
also
tower.
uses some spells. You know, they use grip, they use break roll, they use wall. So the fight is kind of free. Like he's not gonna get gripped, you know. And that's like the main thing. So he can just go in. And also this leads to an objective. It's like a good realization. Like after the fight, they have no spells. If they kind of win the fight, he can get this tower, which is kind of big this game, because the mid tower, the purpose of this tower basically, like there's multiple purposes, but the main purpose I would say this game is that the power runes get harder to contest. And like, you know, the Samber can still get a haste rune, regen rune, DD rune, even 16 minutes into the game. It's high impact. They kill this tower. The 18-minute rune, the 20-minute rune, it's gonna be harder to contest. DK doesn't even want to contest it necessarily, so it's just gonna be free runes for the Amber. So it's like, it's pretty good.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Gold and sweet.
Radiant are scanning. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is under attack. Scanning.
Now, another thing about this game that's interesting is he goes no kit. You know, this is a pretty unorthodox Sven build. You never see it. You usually like, you know, you go something different. You go BKB, but this isn't. You don't go BKB this game. It's not a good BKB game. It doesn't help you versus Bane, Spearbreaker. Like, it doesn't help you against these heroes. Also, Daedalus is kind of underwhelming because, like, if you jump on Bane, you're gonna one-shot him, right? Probably not killing the Spearbreaker. Who cares, right? Um, and like this DK has so much armor, like you're not killing him, and the Ursa has, you know, 80% damage reduction. So like going something like Daedalus is insane, right? So he just goes on Orchid, which is pretty good, right? Like this guy doesn't have a BKB. This is how Ursa's play. Like he went Hags, right? Um, so like he can just silence the Ursa, you know, he can silence the Bane. Um, he can just go on them, right? So this is interesting. Like, you know, he adapts to the game, I suppose. Like he sees it's not a good Daedalus game, and he just goes Orchid. And yeah,
Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is under attack.
December dies.
Gold for me.
You know, it's not great. What can you
Dire's
do?
top tower is under attack.
He actually wants to jump on the Ursa here. I know actually what happens. He gets killed very easily because this is not a free Sven game. Like it was free in the lane, but that was because he was playing against the Darkseer. But like, you know, a free Sven game is you get a BKB, you jump in, you blow someone up, you blow the other target up, right? You know, but like in this game, he jumps in, like what's gonna happen? This guy's gonna charge him, this guy's gonna grip him, you know, and Ursa is just gonna kill him, like straight up. So how he should be playing the fights really is he should let the Ember in first, and then the Axe, and then like he should poke around, kill like Bane maybe, and he should only go on Ursa when like he sees that it's free, you know, when he can silence him and kill him. But now everyone's missing, he's gonna go in and
Dire's
like
top
as you
tower
see,
has fallen.
like he silences him. The idea is good, right? But like Bane's just here and he dies. So
Dire's middle tower is under
he
attack.
actually does get saved by Tusk. It's not enough.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower has fallen.
Let us.
For his next item, he's going Blood for them, which is, you know, it's interesting. It gives him bonus attack speed, which is good with God Strength, I suppose. Um, yeah, it gives him like 100 attack speed, which is good. Like he wants to finish this, but after that he's probably gonna go Satanic and Harpoon. Like he wants to tank up. Like this game, it's not a free Sven game, and he can't play like 1v9 carry. He needs to adapt, and he's just gonna play to survive the fights basically. And like he's gonna kite, and he's gonna, go in when it's good, you know.
Regeneration. Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
He actually walks out here, which is probably a mistake. Like it's so risky. They don't have any vision on the map. Like there could be a ward here, Bane could be here, or Ursa could be here. He could definitely die. But I guess he feels safe. His team is here. But still, like against Ursa, you always want to play a little bit safe because the hero doesn't siege. So as long as no one dies, like the hero will never,
Dire are
like it's not
scanning.
tiny. It's not like this guy's gonna get an Aegis and he's gonna go hit the tower, right? Like he doesn't do that, you know. Like what Ursa does is like, for example, they jump him here and this guy doesn't have buyback and then they can get a set of racks, right? So I actually don't like how he's playing. Like maybe it's fine, but he should really play safe this game, I think.
Radiant are scanning.
You can see this is the power of the build he has, right? He has 5k HP. This Ursa tries to go on him. The Ursa has 21 40 swipe stacks on him. Right? This is crazy. Like, look, he's taking an extra 1k damage from Ursa, but he still doesn't die because, like, he doesn't have Daedalus, he doesn't have Swift Blink, he doesn't have these items that you would normally go and spend. Like, he has Satanic, he has Strength Blink, right? And he has this so that if Ursa stays on him too long, like maybe his ulti expires, like he's gonna get bloodformed and, he dies. So, like, it's pretty cool adaptation, you know? Uh, just goes in, the Sven doesn't die. Like they can't kill him. He gets silenced now, like he has to run.
It's done.
And from here on out, I think they get Roche and then they win the game, right? The game Roche at this point just means you win the game. Like they couldn't kill Sven there, like they would never kill Sven.
Roshan
So
has
he just gets an
fallen to the
Aegis, right?
death.
Like you even kill him with an Aegis, he pops his Satanic back into his inventory, like you would never killing him. He even goes Butterfly. It's good versus Ursa. This guy doesn't have an MKB, so.
Radiant are scanning.
Oh, he actually gets a 2-9 stun. Holy. Yeah, it's interesting. Because Dota isn't only about like
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
getting items that like kill the enemy. Like sometimes you just want to get
Radiant's
items
middle
to
tower has
survive
fallen.
and stay alive. And that's
Radiant's
enough.
middle barracks are under attack.
Like I guarantee you that picks are different. He wouldn't have had this Bloodford. He would have went something different. But now they have Aegis.
Radiant's middle
It's
barracks
not
has fallen.
so they just win the game. So yeah, that was it. That was the analysis of Parker's Sven. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like and subscribe and all of that. I hope you learned something new about free lanes, and itemization. And I would like encourage people to be like more liberal in how they itemize. Like a lot of people just they follow the guide without thinking, and people should really think a little bit more, you know. Like this game, Parker didn't even need to do anything. Like he just went the correct items, and you know he just played the game normally, and they won. I also offer free coaching, so be sure to, I'm a 7.9K MMR player and I offer free coaching. Um, so, if you're interested in that, I suppose, check the bio, in the description. And that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed. See ya.